Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of the third season of Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And yes, last episode, definitely some focus on Kita-san Black and her struggle, determination, working hard and all that, and also failures, which are always hard to watch, but nonetheless, it is great to have the show back. We got to see so many of our beloved familiar characters in episode 1, all the speaking members and stuff. It's great to see. Special week, who will always have a special place in my heart. Just all of them, I don't want to pick favorites. They're all pretty great. But yeah, this episode, I wonder if we're going to get more Kita-san or if we're going to focus more on Diamond, I think she was, the friend. Maybe we'll shift over to her a little bit. I don't know. I'm just got to find out. So let's just jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Pretty peaceful morning. Yeah, of course, we're out jogging first thing. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not an athlete training. But yeah, that is so hard to overcome. You can just feel how intimidating that is. True, yeah. Duramente, Cripple Crown. I feel like I didn't say that right. All these amazing outfits. Oh, Kachitai. I was like, what are they saying? Yeah. Kachitai, I want to win. There's no subs for the song, but that's what that means. The way it was like a chant building up is great. Did we get this last episode? I don't remember. I feel like I could remember the chanting. Oh, good God, that tire. Holy shit. That was next level. That was beyond the next level. That was next level squared. Deadlifting with a dopey tongue stick out. There's no way. I would have remembered this. My memory's bad, not that bad. I'm not gonna lose. I need more time to read that title. I'm not good with katakana. I'll go back to it later. Man, you really feel the high speed just sensation in this opening. I really, really like that opening. That was great. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but I loved it. Is that gold ship sleeping back there? Just comically large pillow too. Baka baka baka, you heard the lady. Yeah, look at her. Duramente. Can I give her a nickname? D-chan. Kita-san, I was doing my stretches. You interrupted. Please apologize. She wouldn't say that. That girl is the goal. Some of us recuperating more than others. Hopefully we get to see them do more than just stand around in the season 3. That is some slow walking, wow. A racehorse girl could walk that slow. I'm not sure I could walk that slow. Also, I still want a Teo poster in my room too. Triple Crown Spotlight. Sounds a little bit robotic in her speaking style. But yeah, you can just feel the depression emanating from her. Oh, look at that face. Just look at that face. You never want to see that face be disappointed. Kanji practice, I take it. Yeah, the kanji for North. Kita. There's your chance. It's gotta become a racehorse girl. Look at those legs. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. See, now that's enthusiasm. This scene reminds me of something. Maybe the scene from K-On! Maybe something else. What's sad is they probably run faster than me, even though that's that size. I like a lot. Ah, just gets right back up. Still a smile on her face. The Teo step, whatever it's called. It's so good. Oh god, it's so cute. There's a great Teo right in the flesh. She's great, isn't she? I mean, she is great. Like, I really have trouble choosing favorites in this show. But Teo, she's got to be top 5 for sure. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the wind. And right front and center. Yeah, finally. They grew up so fast. But yeah, things not going super well, though. Yeah, there's a shadow to be cast over her. Otherwise, happy, cheerful, goal chasing. It comes off that horse girl. An unfamiliar ceiling. You can hear the defeatedness in her voice. It's not always about food special week. Okay, I don't want you saying that. That gets me worried. Favorite Kohai. What about Daya? Okay, for a second I thought somebody was getting hit by a car. That sound was misleading. Hopefully misleading. That is true, sulking doesn't help. What's that sound about? Oh. That doesn't sound good. Oh, is it oh. Damn. Man, that's gotta be heartbreaking for her. I mean, I know she's been kind of seen as a borderline antagonist for Kita-san, but doesn't mean anyone's would wish that for her. Still just very deadpan, robotic kind of voice. I mean, where does that put us with Kita-san? Oh my god, that is an amazing mid-card. But no, you're just human, or horse. Oh yeah, I forgot about blue-haired girl. You know, nature almost sounds like Nature the way they say it. Like Big Sister, you know. Yeah, I knew somebody was going to mention that. Because that's obviously on Kita-san's mind. I mean, they're pretty obvious about that. Duramente, okay. It's not that hard to say. Duramente. Man, she's just so slow walking. It's almost makes you want to push her to give her a boost. It just ruins that chance. Well, now you spoiled it. Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna walk in. See, you can move. But yeah, just don't hurt yourself. Oh yeah, this thingy. Good times with that thing. But yeah. Who's this? Oh. Nice nature. That is certainly a name. And I mean, Nature seems like a nice girl, so. I want to go sulk some more. I think she can't really think about much else. Little tail wagging. It's actually a good point. As counterintuitive as it sounds. Because Nice Nature is a little bit detached from our circle of friends. Here we go. Honestly, I kind of want to be like Teo. It's not a competition on Teo-ness. Cool running. Yeah, here we go. I mean, we were all thinking it. You can't blame her for thinking it. Yeah, totally. Who doesn't? She's definitely a source of akogare. Injuries really are a part of life for this show. Good for you. I kind of like nature. Right. Just kiss you two. That face of determination. Definitely not a question anybody else can answer. Her Wakaru's give me life. I know you can. Nice nature is so good at giving pep talks. Nice nature. I enjoy your speaking style. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but... Because... I mean, the tears, I'm sure, didn't help. Well, all together. But yeah, they're going to be relieved to see her. And there we go, the declaration. In front of everyone. Followed by an excellent bow. Man, nature's words really stuck with her. I mean, at the end of the day, not everyone can be the protagonist. That's that special week. Doesn't mean you can't do your best with what you're passionate about. And always strive to improve. Of course, Daya's here. Those shark teeth. I will be paying attention. I love your outfit, so there's no doubt I would not pay attention. I mean, this is her chance, so I feel like she's got a good chance. You know, third time's the charm. Speaks pretty quickly. I can't hear you over the footsteps. Thank you for your input, sir. What would we do without you? But does not guarantee equal results. Gambare. I mean, she's still in it, so I'm not going to give up. Not yet. It's got to pass those guys. I'm Kita-san Black. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know she had it in her. that one poor girl, though. Yeah, stop chasing their butts and get past them. And we're almost there. Come on, you got this, Kita-chan. Ike. Faito. Hashire. Gambare. Makenai. Wow, she's getting up in the camera now. There we go. I think she won. I blinked at the wrong time. But yes. I knew she could do it. God, not everyone's clapping, guys. Get the hands. Whew. Now I can breathe again. Because I wasn't sure. I was like 50-50 on whether or not she could do it. But, I mean, I believed in her the whole time. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, those ears, they tell the whole story. How happy she is. And she's still down, really. Pick yourself up, girl. Nature, help her up. It's your fault. You know, I liked Teo before, but now that I've gotten to see, really get it into Kita-san's perspective and what a big fangirl she is of her, it really has kind of made me like Teo more. Like, to the point where I get strangely excited when she's actually on screen saying lines. But this is Kita-san's time. I shouldn't be talking about other horse girls. You did it, girl. The start line. Stato line. On episode 2. Yeah, in episode 2. So you be that protagonist. Cheerleader. We have cheerleading horse race girls. Thank you. I needed this in my life. They all look amazing. Teo Chunli. Let's go. I don't know. I really don't know what's next. And we're fishing with carrots, because why not? McQueen looking great. Umaino is delicious. What is this song? Good old Mahjong. Akko Gata Challenge Dash is our name. Pretty fitting title, honestly, for Kita-san. Don't drool on it, please. Although drooling over Teo sounds about right. Choker's gold ship. Even got the double piece from Special Week. I know names. I think I hit the wrong button, but it should be fine. Okay, so that's actually a really great picture the more I look at it. It even says Akko Gata Challenge Dash like on the picture itself. That's a nice touch. But yeah, that's a great picture. I absolutely love it. Pretty much everyone, every individual person in that picture, really bringing their A game on their pose, But anyway, that was episode 2 for. I did not mean to do it. Anyway, that was episode 2 of Uma Musume Pretty Derby season 3. Definitely a good episode, right? Like season 1, or I cannot speak today. Episode 1, very much building up Kita-san's struggle and what a challenge Duramante. I hope that's her name. How she's literally a roadblock in front of poor Kita-san Black, who's just doing her best to be like her hero, Teo. You know, she's doing her best, and then this girl that's in her way that's more like Teo. You can only imagine how much just seething, you know, that would cause somebody in Kita-san's position. But yeah, I mean, this episode really exemplified that journey, that struggle. Like, ever since she was a little horse girl, she's been wanting to, you know, be dazzling and everything on stage, right? Like her father, and she sees Teo on TV, and that becomes her what to aspire towards, right? Which was a nice little scene in and of itself. But, you know, this is a bit of a side thing that's nothing to do with this episode in particular. But I just kind of realized watching this episode how normal the horse girl thing has become to me. Like, I don't even think about it. These just people. Yeah, they got ears, tails. You know, just how it works. Like, it doesn't really. It never jumps out at me as weird anymore when I just see what looks like a human being just with a big bushy tail. It just like, yeah, that's normal. Like, I didn't realize how much snuck up on me just how normalized that's become to me. But anyway, just wanted to mention that real quick before I left my head. But yeah, just Kita-san has had this journey, and we really get to see how far she's come, what her goals are, and the challenges that come across it. In this episode, suddenly one of those big challenges just fell off a cliff, essentially. Not literally, but like 1 minute it's there, a real problem. Next minute, just gone, right? Like, she didn't literally die, but she wasn't going to be in the race. So, like, when that happens to you, you just got to be hit with such a just tidal wave of mixed emotions, right? Because the very first thing you think is either going to be, oh no, I feel bad for her, or, oh yes, an obstacle just got out of my way, right? Depending on how good of a person you are, one of those will be in front of the other one, but you're going to think both those things, like, without question. You could tell Kita-san definitely felt guilty about thinking that, but, you know, because thinking of it as like a benefit to you that somebody else got hurt and had their chances, you know, thrown away, right? Like, we didn't really get to see Duramante at all in the episode. We didn't really get to see her, like, how she felt. We didn't get anything from her, but like, you can imagine that she's pretty upset, right? But so to feel happy about that, like, you got to feel bad about feeling happy about that. That's such a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean. It is a complicated mess of a thing as a result of all that. But like, yeah, seeing Kita-san so defeated, it's not fun. We did that one scene where Goldship rushed in. I kind of forgot what she said. Yeah, she just said big news. Obviously now we know what that was, but at the time I didn't think it would be like an injury. I don't know what I thought, really. I guess I was just thinking it was just race related. Like, I don't know, maybe some big change in a race happened. Maybe somebody got disqualified. I was just thinking something along those lines, I guess, you know. But yeah, Duramante injured up on the big screen. No hope of running up the Kikasho. But I gotta say, that mid card with the cheerleading outfit, just good God. Like, even got a little bit of sweat, you know, in addition to getting to see the belly, the thighs, just, very erotic. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's no subtlety, just that very erotic shot. That's how I take it, at least. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, but it definitely is. That shot, she has a dangling thing. I don't know what you'd call it exactly, but it has two ends on it. As soon as I noticed that just now, first thing that came to mind was No Nut November. And I guess that's like 3 ends technically, but that just the first thing that came to mind after I noticed that. Because that was like the last thing I noticed in the picture, because there was a lot more to notice, right? So, but that's there too. So, you know, that's my takeaway on that image. But yeah, we got to use the Scream Hole. I don't remember if we had an official name for it, but I do remember it from season 1. I'm going to call it the Scream Hole. So, screams and tears went into it. Also, a cup. Tears went into a cup later in the episode. But yeah, nice nature shows up to save the day. You know, like she says, something that's a little bit attached from your circle of friends can be the best person to talk to sometimes. I need a stretch. And she did a great job. Like, she is just a very kind, you know, understanding, sympathetic, great, you know, senpai to talk to, right? So, sorry I hit the mic. But she was just great. I just love listening to her talk. Let's see. Yeah, she did complain about it being bitter earlier on. I think I kind of missed that, but yeah, that was what the callback was later on when she described it as bitter. But I'm pretty sure the joke was supposed to be it's actually bitter because of the tears. I'm pretty sure that's the joke. In which case it is funny. But yeah, it just hurts seeing Kita-san cry. But good thing we had nice nature there. So I don't think I have too much more to say about the episode. We pretty much just ended off that, getting her in the right mental state to be able to do her best with that look of determination. And she got to the race and won. I mean, you can't really play-by-play the races too much. Or, you know, I guess it wouldn't be a play-by-play if it's already over. But, like, you know, commentate the races. I mean, obviously, they have a paid commentator in the universe that does that. But, like, there's not much to say. Like, hey, that racer passed that racer. Oh, no, that racer passed that racer. Oh, no, wait, that racer went back a little bit. Like, it's kind of hard to play-by-play. Like, as far as me personally watching, like, a sports commentator sort of thing, the only thing I really do is I watch StarCraft 2, professional StarCraft 2, mostly just the GSL. Like, I watch that. And with StarCraft, obviously, there's a lot to commentate. Like, it's a real-time strategy game, so there's always stuff happening, always different stuff happening, always having to adjust what your opponent's doing, always have to, like, on-the-fly decision-making, like, when the actual battles happen, you can describe what's going on. But, like, yeah, there's always something to talk about, whether it's the battle that's going on, you know, how the game's been going so far, if somebody's recovering from being behind. Whereas there's not a lot of depth here. Like, it can still be exciting to watch, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how much a commentator, like, really adds to this sort of event, is all I'm trying to say. But, I mean, I would take the job, you know, I could do that. But, and yeah, not too much more to say, really. I was really happy to see her win. You know, everyone else was happy to see her win. Obviously, it's probably going to continue to be a bit of a itch in the back of her head that, you know, if Duramante was here, I wouldn't have won. Like, it might not be on the front of her mind right now, but, like, it's always going to be there at the back. Because I think deep down she knows she probably might not have won. Probably might not have. Probably one of those words was redundant, but you know what I mean, though. I feel like I rely a lot on you knowing what I mean, because I'm not a very articulate person. But yeah, it's just fine. She's at the starting line now, the start line. And we got our cheerleaders, our Spica cheerleaders. Man, if I had Spica cheerleaders cheering me on, I could do anything in life. Literally anything. It cut off a little bit too soon in the ED, but we get Vodka and Scarlet, like, mirroring each other. Like, I do like how they do that. Obviously, because they're very much a pair, right? A couple, so... Oh, no, we do get a better shot of it there, where it just says, let's go on screen. Okay, so yeah, they are definitely doing the mirroring of each other. Great to see. If only we get an ED where they make out, then it would be complete. Very good ED, though. Very excited. You can feel the energy. Very high tension, exciting sort of ED. And man, some of them look really good in the uniform. Like, especially McQueen, man. She's rocking it with her pose. Right? And freaking gold ship. Not even a cheerleader. Just like, I don't even know. I know what she is. I don't know. I don't remember what you'd call it, like a cheer squad. It's a different thing. It's not exactly a cheerleader, but it's a sort of similar idea. You do cheer, right? It's a bit of a different thing. But, of course, Gold Chip has to be a special snowflake. I wouldn't have it any other way. But McQueen is absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like that shot really accentuates that point very well. But they all look good, though. But I want to say McQueen looks the best overall if you factor in everything from general character design, the uniform, the pose, and the uniform. If you factor all those things together, I think McQueen looks the best, but they all look great. I do like how happy Kita-san looks, though. Some of them definitely put more effort than others into their pose, but that's why McQueen gets so many extra points for the pose. But yeah, she looks so good. Anyway, I should move on now before I start kissing the monitor. And then ended off with the amazing card to picture, because I could assume they took that after Kita-san won. That's my headcanon of what the context of that image. But that's, yeah, that was the episode. Really good stuff. Well, we've only had 2 episodes so far of our season 3, but so far it's definitely really been great. I mean, season 1 special week was our main character, so it's always weird, kind of her not being that, right? So just having her be just one of the gang, bit of a side character, it's always gonna feel weird to me, I think, because in my head she is the protagonist of this show, but she's not always front and center, though. You know, that is the reality of the show. So yeah, really good episode, a lot of great stuff. Really got me into it. Really invested in Kita-san's struggle, and really happy that she ended up winning in the end. So that's where I stand. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please click the like button and support on Patreon if you can do that to keep me doing this. And hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.